Amy likes German porn. Do you know what I heard about Amy? She likes German porn. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly German porn. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes German porn. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes German porn, so her hands are probably gross. Oh, Jesus. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She's probably talking about German porn. What if her friends start to like German porn too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without German porn lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, alright lads and ladies, welcome back. Now the game. This one, I think. Ooh, shouldn't have brought you back here. Well, who am I going for? I'm going for you, so oh, Jesus Christ. You know, whatever. Another day passes and it's time for a drink of coffee already. Am I recording? Or compare me? Oh yeah, it's going 40-ish frames. I got a little more comfortable, yada yada yada. Enter in the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi wiener. Yo, dude. Looks like you're in a good mood. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, nobody ever talks to me. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see, it's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things that you do anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Nah, I'm alright. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really, just wanted to look at it. My curse is over her bill, but better move that. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Aha.
Stop! You
Hey,
violated the law.
I can see right through you. It's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming. You know, you'd better than me at logic. Sorry, Ryder, not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget to spend all your money. So I will lend you some. And there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. Fucking hell, he's good at logic. Jesus. Oof. Why am I so quiet? I give up. That made me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Youre suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Sorry about that, boys. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, I remember this one time. Right, story time real quick, yeah. It's fucking gas. What happened was, right, is that I was just sitting there on my phone, right, looking at memes, right, and just as my man and our friend were talking about someone who died, right, the mood was real sad, right, and I wasn't really paying attention, right, I only heard about someone dying, right, and I looked at my phone, right, and I seen the fucking funniest meme of my life, and I burst out fucking laughing. They were all looking at me like, John, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, that was the best. Oh, felt like a dick though. I had to explain. I was like, no, look, it's a meme, and they're like, what the fuck is that? Jeez, that doesn't make any sense. Where's the joke? Oh, it's new human. Oh. Time to take a drink of coffee. Fuck. Yuri. Tell Wiener to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved. Oh, she's like an Irishman. Don't fucking get me involved. Besides, you should only buy what you responsibly afford. Can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my... What? I really like when you speak your mind. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though, I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, aren't there? I never really liked that line, it was a bit weird. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. Bang! Kia? Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, what was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jesus, just eat it. She rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. I did that without even reading. There suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. A bit my tongue. You gone through a lot just over one cookie. Suki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, what'd you think I gave you that one? Ugh. I used to be addicted to sugar, but now I can't fucking stand it. Ugh, don't even eat a chocolate cookie or a little or something. Ugh, what coffee time? Ugh, coffee is fucking horrible. Right, the things I do. Fine, still I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Because I oversee it and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps arms around her. Jesus. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. What a sound effect. Suddenly Sayori leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, she tries to wake to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Gee, you're just such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? What? She glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is her? Where is her? Where is she anyways? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. Hope she's alright. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do. She is pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's definitely... Oh. Hold on. Okay then. Where were we? Also sorry, it's just people keep coming in and that. I have to stop reading because I don't want to seem like a weirdo. So, well, I am a bit of a weirdo, but you know. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's where you're wrong. I like you. That's, never thought I'd be saying that. That's true. Excuse me? Oh. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worrying around. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. She's so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Why held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. What? To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Yeah, it's just me. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't sure I wasn't aware you played music as well. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. So cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it, yeah. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, wiener. She smiles sweetly as she again strangely lifts up her skirt and tilts. Ah, didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ahaha, don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot and I really look to chance to share once I'm ready. Let's see, in that case, best of luck. Jesus. Thanks, so I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sure, Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Cleaning out my closet. Wiener. She suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Do you wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? You know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, glue sticks. I see. Sure, I may as well. Yay. Okay, we'll be back soon. You going with Wiener to get the supplies? No need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. That's a bit strange. Hee. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find paper too, alright? Okay. Ready, Wiener? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the hub room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, I feel like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Or taking a kid to Dundrum or something. What? Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you can make an event out of literature. Whoa, I'm itchy. There we go. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. I think I feel a yawn coming on. It's coffee time. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Ah, lovely, yay. A performance of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favourite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Yeah, I was thinking as I go, wow. Wiener, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. She knows what I'm thinking. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem, like, between my feet the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist in the stem. Wait, what? No. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joy. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori. I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Ahaha, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Eyelash in my eye. Ugh. I'm so excited. Festival's gonna be so much fun. She spins herself around in the hallway again. How far is this classroom? Oh. Hey Wiener, this classroom's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? Been a long time since I've spent time with her like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed a bit. With nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. Hey, it's like... That's a dark joke. It's like me. Oof, yikes. Getting shivers. Bad memories. As the years went by, yeah. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings up about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. It's love. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Yeah, where I belong. Let's see what we have in here.
Cleaning out my closet.
It's not a gay joke, by the way. It's just that I belong to be locked up in a closet or put in a corner of crayons, puzzle box of crayons. They're the best brand too, they're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colour names. Alright, that one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, look. I'm gonna get sick. Wait, I'm looking for my favourite colour. Fine, I'll at least move aside so we can look for poster paper. I dropped them by accident. Smack. Kia! Sayori bangs over. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. She clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands. It hurts. Just do it for a second. That's an odd position. She slowly releases her hands from her forehead and gently brushes her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the centre of her forehead. The bump is starting to form as well. Jesus. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Wiener. Where would we even find ice? Because a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing under the pain, she makes a silly joke. Ahaha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, alright? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. For some reason, run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know she likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Ah, that's cute. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left her. Since she has one palm on her forehead and using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. See already here. I handed the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Wait, they have it in bottles? We have it in shitty little cartons over here. Well, I suppose we can get it in bottles, but it's hard to do. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ah, her hard gesture. I don't know, that's a roast or a legit question. She places the bottle against the bump. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Wiener. This kinda reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I'd get myself hurt. Well, I'm scared myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Oof. Yikes. Ahaha. And you'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. Ah, Jesus. It's almost like you blamed yourself and you're afraid of getting in trouble with someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Because it's coffee time. Oh, prevented me from... Oh, Jesus, I nearly spilled it. Prevented me from yawning for so many days. Did I do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. Guess we were always so focused on the games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Wiener. I don't think you realise that. But you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Ah, Jesus. Don't call me that. I really don't do this kind of thing all the time. Guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. Ooh, jeez, I'm sweating. Guess that's what happens when you've been best friends for so long. Or being friends even. Really. Maybe you're right. Wiener. So glad nothing's changed between us. Think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Ah, Jez. She has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. Not want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. She hops up to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead. Don't stand up so fast after hurting you. That's a thing? I just heard don't stand up too fast after you get out of bed. And you might get a clot and it'll rush your brain or some stupid shit. I just jump out of bed anyways. That being said, my bed's like a foot off the floor, so don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, you dope. But I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. It's kind of a dick to her. Follow her out of the classroom. Plays with her bangs to try to hide her bump, but without much success. In a moment we're back to the classroom. Why do we keep shivering? It's not fucking cold. Coffee time now. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about to start drinking coffee. Sounds like I'm obsessed, but I really do hate it. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing her poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyways. Wow, I thought I was a dick. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Eh? Frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down. I have it all right here. And the poster paper too. Aha! Why did she do that pose? Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Wiener. Ah, well, Sayori, I had to come up with an excuse. I would have just said she found most of it. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Ah, okay. Let you tell the teacher that you'd be getting a smack. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. I just noticed some mangas and anime, anything with these types of girls in it, are like, you know, they all have wide eyes and bows and the big eyes. No, seriously, they have like wide eyes, but the Japanese people, right, they're basing it in Tokyo or something, or like wherever the fuck they're basing it in Japan, or like generally where they'd have the, you know, the eyes, like, if you get what I mean. But why are they so wide? You know, like everyone's eyes is wide, but then if the Japanese are basing it in, like, I don't know, say Japan for instance, then it wouldn't be wide, right?
Are you boring me? I'm right.
Strange. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? I guess you should grab mine. I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, for reasons unknown, I returned to my seat. Who should show me poems to first? Bundle of sunshine, let's go. Wiener, I really love your poems. Ah, Jesus. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Hiding at 'em. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. What? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier when I'm. Oh, it's a lot easier to write poems than think about you. What? Wow, what? What are these? What are these poems? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really hot or expressive person, I guess. What the fuck is my life come to? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But somehow you make everything in your life an adventure. Even little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. You have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. What? I don't really understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, Sayori. I pat her head. Ah, hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Also, my forehead.
Are you sure about that?
Seemed pretty childish to me. Maybe. She's a child at heart. She starts fiddling with her pencil. Oh no. Again, ever since I thought I'd have to read. Fiddling with her wooden pencil. Hey, Wiener, will you give me your poem? Kinda want to keep it. What? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've ever written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. You even listening? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. What? Snap? I broke my pencil. Hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, smacking her forehead against the desk. But being in... Oh. Well, sorry. It's fine, I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil, clutches the desk behind her to support her. So, knees shaking? I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit down. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry, I'm sure I'll love it. Like it even. Oh no. Time for my dramatic voice. Why is it going 5 and 6 frames per second? Bottles. They pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like a bunch of kittens. bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles all in a row. My collection makes lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save a day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, hauling them out to every friend. But each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be from my friends who aren't smiling, but all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't take it serious. Cause I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Waiting to yawn during that entire poem. It's coffee time. Why do I record so early in the morning? Ugh. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful and sweet, cute. No. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Hey, maybe I should write poetry. God knows, I'm stressed. Writing is like magic. You've got pretty passionate about this, hope you keep it up. Yeah, I won't. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a bad habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing her passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, the rest don't matter, so you next. Going in the usual order. How you going, wiener? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Weird way to put it. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I have been coming up with masterpieces. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure, here you go. Oh, bollocks. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Atsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And if you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still used to being here, that's all. Yeah, sorry if I was putting pressure on you, something. I really didn't mean it like that. Nah, don't worry, you get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you wanna read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, mouse noises. There we go. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green and blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Was it trigonometry? My worst nightmare. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaning. Yikes. It's even more abstract than your last one. Stupid mouse. Don't mind it. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I suppose. It's kind of like playing with space on my... Wait, what? Oh, coffee time, fuck. It's customary that every time I read somebody else's poem, I have to drink a pot of coffee. Well, it's not really a pot, it's like a flask, whatever. I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. No wonder I got 90% on that English essay. Bang! Did you see that? Studying. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what it's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save the game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Is that tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. Speaking of which, just in case, let's do that. Episode's nearly over anyways. Thanks for listening. Roar. These two useless fuckers, I forget who I go with first, but I'll just go with you. 4-year-old, here we go. Just come up with a nickname. Tiny Tim, right. Tiny Tim, well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good, yeah. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so, yeah? Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. I've studied wavelengths before, that's probably not how they work. But he never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. It's true. Like, honestly and truly, it is true. But Jesus, that was a little unnecessary, is right. But think of it that way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. These poems are getting longer. Oh no. Pot of coffee before. No, JK. After. Has to be after. It's customary of me. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes recorder for the music as well. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. I had a horrible thought and I'm gonna put it into motion. I'm sorry for you. But her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's a better place. Or the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Right. Had an idea. Amy likes German porn. Do you know what I heard about Amy? She likes German porn. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly German porn. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes German porn. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes German porn, so her hands are probably gross. Oh, Jesus. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She's probably talking about German porn. What if her friends start to like German porn too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without German porn lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ, the most fun I've had recording a game. Not bad, right? Oh, it's time for me coffee, fucking hell. I'm gonna put it later in this episode so you actually watch the yoke. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up to the German part. I hope you didn't think that was the best that I could do. You could do Japanese as well. No, in all seriousness, I'll stop. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. With a reference to yesterday's fight with Youre, you can talk about it if you want. Like anyone that would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks by, that doesn't matter, it'd be about Anne, or ought to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. No, German porn. Something that you're afraid of if people find out to make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares about something? Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, it's coffee time again? What? Jesus, I'm nearly out already. And I had a full flask. Jesus Christ, I'm running so low. We'll have to end off the video soon. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think. I want to make them think, man. Let's just feel. Remember that. I should drink coffee before. Jesus. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Going with 6 frames per second. Let's go. Ooh, Jesus, I don't like that look. Let's see what you've written for today, my sweet. Well done, Wiener. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks. Coming from you, that means a lot. No, it doesn't. What? It's nothing, really. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers, you know. I know you're new to this, you know, you're a bit of a newbie. Not booby, newbie. So don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to... You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. That's it, tuning a bunch of guitars as well. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. It's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Let's see. It's certainly interesting. And yes, thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Yeah, go on. Is this the poem you wrote? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Yes. The raccoon. It happened to me in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. My bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon was my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Ooh. Yikes, that was a strange one. Fucking hell, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Oh, coffee time, excuse me. Coffee time, fuck hell. What is that on the side of my bottle? It's a weird glue-like substance. It's not what you're thinking, you dirty. You dirty. Let us go shit. Right, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about you? Someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? What? She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, it seems like she is the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. She probably would, to be honest. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad that you're a good listener. I was supposed to be listening? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room and spend a little more extra time, rather than going home and enjoying yourselves. What? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We don't really need to do... I don't really need... What? I don't really do well with last minute preparations. There we go. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you'd heard about it already from someone. We're going to be performing. P? I can't believe the letter P made me laugh. Monica, yeah, we're gonna be doing poetry performances. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone come up and recite their poems too. So you're just putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. You kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Maybe. Think it's kind of a bad idea? No? Well, no, not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine Youre shakes her head in fear. I'm gonna close my window now, there's probably something weird. Window. Yet again, closing the window. It's gonna become a meme or something. Imagine it, Youre shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people, because it's kind of overlooked. I guess I kind of overlooked it, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the events and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. Yeah, coffee time. Oh my god, my vision's gone blurry. Oh, my heart. Oh no. Quick, I better finish. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself before you have a heart attack. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. That's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the shame. Oh, my forehead. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all that takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. Jesus. If that was what it was like in public speaking, I would have just walked out of class. Jesus Christ, that was a horrible class and it was pointless. Literally. Didn't teach me anything. It was like, yeah, go up there and speak. Fucking idiot. Right. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. If Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, the least I could do is help them out a little bit. I hope you didn't hear that fart. We're laughing at fart jokes now, oh my god. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki didn't even have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. Despite the fact no, this club is seriously going to be the death of me. She mean that literally. Oh gosh, she'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. Want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of others. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club like you've been doing, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? I mean, technically they've done it already, but they're just getting it over with quicker, right? I mean, they've already all seen this fucking poem. Like, is it just me? No? Oh no. Don't worry. Let's start. Oh my god, I need coffee. What I get for recording at fucking 10 to 12 in the morning? I don't even know what time I woke up. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind. I would never be able to do that. I can't find a fucking page that I'm looking for. Too many random pages. Take that many notes because I'm a smarty. Monica flips through her notebook and to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of his poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand because I'm too much of a simpleton. Finally, Monica finished her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. I'm much better at doing videos when I have coffee. Does anyone want a pot of coffee? Insert meme here. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. It's a strange one. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. I wish I could enunciate anything because I'm a fucking idiot. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she even bewildered herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Why do I save every situation? This club would be a fucking wreck without me. Haha. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerily walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? You're just shit. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. It's almost as if it was written by her. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read on this paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. My hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Suddenly I'll become poetic. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach much more deeply into someone. Whoa! Rephrase. I thought I knew through and through. Oh, rephrase, bro. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even we look like that. I guess that's a good sign. What's that even mean? I like everyone's poems, apparently. It came out nicely, Sayori, but it was pretty shit. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Why am I shivering? It's not cold.
I got chills, they're multiplying.
But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing, that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you even more. We don't have much time for the festival. Sorry about that. Oh, is it not recording? Oh, there we go, yeah. Sorry about that. Long story. Well, long story short, I had to sort out something for me and girlfriends. You know, first anniversary. Oh, it's so cute. We've been a year together. No, it's not really relevant, and especially not to this game. But fuck me, I love her. Anyways, okay. Now who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Wiener over there. I fucking love that man. Not like I can compare to you guys, anyways. Might as well let Wiener lower everyone's standards a little more before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well. Get it over with. Nah. I've been treated like that so many times, I'm just used to it. No. My eyes tearing up. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. It's like me and my recordings. Despite that, once I finish, I'll receive applause anyways, because that's just what they do, regardless of whether you're good or not. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. You'll get better, put it that way. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Maybe not in time for the festival, because you're not going to be reciting poems here because you're so bad at it. No, I better stop making stuff up. The video's going to drag on. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you. Yeah, I'm going. Katsuki begrudgingly gets up out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting, idiot. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Sour is fucking right. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around. I just noticed why their nose dots. Their noses are just dots. Anyways, I think it'd be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me all know ahead of time what you'd be reciting. Jesus, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, yeah, it doesn't have to be your own, because you're a shit writer. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem, alright. Okay, I think that's about it. I know the festival's coming up, let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, let's stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sora and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. It's for the sake of the club and of impressing Monica. Ooh, I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jesus. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Well, I'm supposed to respond to that. It's okay, Wiener, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Don't have to say what. I'll walk home with her once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, sorry I'm spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean, Sayori comes with words. So let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're gonna put me on the spot here. Sorry, but... Bang. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? What? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem like really going... You only seem to like really going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You just have a silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, wait, what? That's not how it works. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for her to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen? Jeez, this guy's kind of a dick. Anyways, we're gonna end off the episode here. Sorry if it's a little bit shorter. If it is, I don't know if it is. It just seems it because yesterday, Jesus, which is when I recorded the last one. Yikes! What time is it? It's about 12. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about I keep cutting in them. It's just some people keep coming up in, and it's not summer, so I can't record at any time of the day. So you know. Kind of shit. And see you guys in the next one.